The first episode today is going to be based on the erase tool and how we can use more features of the erase tool by using modifier keys to give us more features. So let's get into it. Okay, erase tool. So in a typical model like this, let's start off by just creating a simple polygon over here and pushing it up so that we've got some geometry to work with. And let's press E key. I tend to use a lot of shortcuts, and I recommend you do too when you're using not just Sketchup but computers in general. It keeps your focus on the center where you're working and doesn't distract you trying to find buttons and things like that, if you can, for the most tools that you use often. So E for erase. If you click on the edges, obviously it erases edges, that's common knowledge. But you can get more use out of your erase tool by holding down other buttons. For example, if I hold down Shift and I click on an edge, it hides the edge, but it keeps the geometry as two separate faces, as you can see. If I roll that back, press E again, and Control, click on the edge, it softens the edge. Now you notice that when I select this geometry, it actually selects both sections of geometry that are not coplanar, and it links them together. Now, Sketchup is a great program in many ways. It really works well with my brain, but it doesn't handle complex geometry very well. So it uses many tricks to try and trick the users or trick the program into how it handles flat edges and makes them curved. So let's just create a couple more here. We can see another use case that I've used. So once I've hidden these edges, you can enable hidden view by pressing K. It's a standard SketchUp tool. It shows you hidden lines. But when your model is complex like that, it does get quite problematic. So I've bound Z, because my left hand is at the bottom left of the keyboard. I've bound Z to show hidden lines, but only on the surfaces that are facing the user. And you'll notice that softened edges are dashed line and hidden edges are dotted line. So that's helpful to note for future videos that I'll be releasing when we'll get more into that type of geometry. But I've also bound X to X-ray vision, which is very useful. For example, when I make this into a group and I want to move it, and I want to move it from the back corner over there, I could rotate around, click it, but then I might lose orientation. So you just press X and you can select that corner. And if I want to move it to the other side of this wall, normally a normal view, I would have to rotate around, move it to that location, and it does make it a bit more complicated. I can just turn an X-ray vision and snap it onto that corner there and turn it off, and it's exactly where I want it to be. So those are the two tools for the quick video, the erase tool and binding different view keys that can work in unison. So I hope it's been helpful. If it is, like and subscribe and follow me for more tips, tricks and tutorials. Thanks very much. Bye.